Hi guys, I'm down here at my favourite haunt, Linear Fisheries again in Oxford, on Oxleys, and I'm starting to get quite a lot of inquiries about the carbon bankware that I've been using the last sort of 18 months from Rad Angling. So I've decided to do a little bit of a show and tell really. The cat's out of the bag now. It's available in quite a lot of shops up and down the country. Obviously they've got the website. If you struggle to find it, just drop me a line on the tutorial page, Russ, Guise, experienced angling tutor, and I can give you a reply, I'll give you a nod in the way of where it's best to get it in your area. It's nothing revolutionary apart from the fact that it's something a little bit special. I was first made aware of it about 18 months ago. I was lucky enough to be working in the shop at the time, and one of the reps who came into the shop was literally out on the first run to show the shops what trade what we were all about. So I got right in at the start really, and I was really taken with the product. As I say, it's a carbon bankware product. They've got a few other items as well, which I'm going to show you shortly, and a few little under the counter specials that hopefully will be coming out soon. So let's get into it. The first thing that really took my interest was the quality of the gear. It's a wonderful setup of British made carbon with hard wearing and hard anodised matte black fittings. The gear looks amazing, which has got the added benefit of making you look good when you're actually blanking like me. But it's got multiple purposes. It's fantastic. I mean, its weight alone is one of its biggest benefits for me. I fish a lot of quite big lakes, which are day only, so it means you've got to walk around every day with your kit. And I've weighed this particular item, which is the pod base with the 4 bank sticks and 2 3-rod buzz bars, adjustables I use. I've weighed that in big carp, sorry, in this little baby, which is what it comes in. So I've weighed that, and it actually weighs less than my 2-rod single stick stainless system that I was lugging around with me at the time. And bearing in mind some of these lakes I fish, I've got 4 rods, so I'm doubling up on the stainless. This I've got all in here, and I'm going to show you now what it entails. Obviously you've got the base unit, which is 2 or 3 rod, or there's a few little variations that I will be showing you in the next DVD or the next pictures, where you can split it and have 2 and 1 or 2 and 2. I've used it with 4 rods as just this single base unit on the syndicate I run on the stages, and it works absolutely spot on. But in the kit it basically comes in the bag. You've got the base unit and you've got 4 sticks, and you've got the buzz bars of your choice. You've either got 2 rods or you can go for the 3. Now the 2 rods, obviously they're fixed, but they do, as all buzz bars from Rad do, they come with male female slots at the bottom of each of them, so you can have them. You remove the screws from the centre, put an additional screw in there so you can have a goalpost set up, or it goes on your pod. And the 3 rods come fixed ones, exactly the same principle. Take that one out and add an additional one, so you've got goalpost again, or you can use them as centres, single sticks. And then obviously you've got the obligatory 3-rod adjustable, exactly the same principle, male females at the bottom. You just take that one out of there and put an additional one in there, and you've got your goalpost set up. When you think of it, what you've actually got in this little bag is a pod base unit, 4 buzz bars, 4 bank sticks, sorry, and 2 buzz bars. Now what it lets you do is fish a pod system with a goalpost setup, or you can put your goalpost sticks into the floor, so you've got a standard straight soft ground goalpost system, or by way of just using the centre screw thread, you can just use a single stick as a standard setup, just like we do most of the time when we're out. Okay, so we've got a couple of extra bits and pieces which I think are really going to change the way people use these sticks. Obviously everyone's seen the distance stick, again carbon. 2 main differences with this one. That little bit there is a very high light flow, I think it's an acrylic, I'm sure they'll tell me if it's wrong, but it's got a little slot in the top for an isotope. Now I put really powerful isotopes in these to start with, which was a mistake, because it glue like a Belisha beacon basically. So I've taken them out and put smaller ones in, and they are more than ample for any of the sort of nighttime situations I've found myself in. But they come in 2 different forms. They come in this one, which you'll see that bit at the bottom, and the straight stick. You can purchase them like that, no problem, and just stick them straight into the ground as we do, you know, as we've always done. But this thing's a little bit special. It's a base unit. It's got a little slot in it. Put an isotope in there. That goes in the ground, and you leave it in the ground. You can walk over it, no one's going to fall over it, no one's going to trip over it. Tight swims, you need to get rid of your gear at night, obviously. Come back to it at night, find the little isotope that's in there, and drop that straight back in. Some of the waters I've fished and I've heard about of late are starting to ban these, as in leaving them out at night because of health and safety reasons. I believe someone's fell over it and injured themselves on the top of a stainless one. Okay, so what we've got now is a base unit that stays in. That comes out, you can put your tape between there and your other one, so you've got your measurement or your rod or however you want to do it, or your 10 foot if you're going to throw a few blinds, not like me. So that's the base unit, which is very, very, very hard wearing plastic. I've stamped these things and I've hit this thing in with a mallet when I've had to. I know I don't like doing it, but it will take that. I think to be fair, they ran over it with a forklift in the factory when they were testing them out. So none of this stuff's going to break on you. Okay, nice and smooth, rod in the air, straight up, hold the line tight and it pops straight off the top. There's no grooves to keep it stuck there. Absolutely fantastic product and light like you wouldn't believe. Moving on from that, there's a couple of stability products. What company would ever do any bankware without doing the obligatory stage stand? Again, hard anodised, matte black, the addition of a single wood screw, or screw and plug if you're on tarmac and you're a builder, whichever way you want to do it. But the bottom line is this: it's such a tight fit for all the Rad products, and it's not even, I mean, that's just catching. It's not even a quarter turn done, and you will not get that out, and it will not turn. Same goes for all the screw threads on the products. Quarter turn, and you will not move that. There's no way that's turning or twisting. Fantastic support system. And then if you get the other side of the story, very soft ground, standard stabiliser. Nice thin, easy access or easy insertion, stainless spike, hard anodised framework and screw thread. Again, slides through, nip it up, and that baby ain't going to turn. You cannot move that. I mean, there's no way you'll be in a situation where that will spin. If you set it up properly, fantastic system. That's the bankware. The only other thing that I really want to show you at the moment, until next time, are these. Quite possibly the sexiest looking marker floats you're ever going to see. Exactly the same carbon weave as all the products, all the bankware products. Swivel base and obviously a high vis vane on the top. They fly like a dream and are very, very buoyant. That one I've had over 140 and working very well. It's basically on the waters where I need a little bit more visual, or I'm leaving it out as I tend to row these out and drop these on and leave them out as a permanent until I've finished. There's a slightly larger one. Horses for courses, really, whichever one. They both do the same job. I'm guessing a little bit of weed, you probably want more buoyancy, so that's the fella to have. These are the prototype ones, but I'm due very soon. I'm due to have the finished product, and I don't believe there's very much of a change. I think they're going to change the colours of the vanes, because as most of the Rad stuff tends to be in blue, but we'll just have to see how that goes. So that's answered a few of your questions, and like I say, if you need any information on it, then just drop me a line on the angling tutorial site, or just go online and have a look for the Rad products. It's Rad Angling Limited, and they'll help you out. Okay guys?